2 hands on my chest when I handle the grey door sullenly. Veins tore underneath the design of a beast, preoccupied with the skin, the ocular lies hiding the grin, crop the disguise, ink drops hit the eyes in a squint. Is there a bop in my stride? It's more like I walk by with a limp. The climate is crisp, glass cobbles from cracked bottles, the score in the chorus is awkward, they're trying to sing love. Lost in the sheets that a tyrant defends, tossing change and I hate myself, buying a friend. Love found in the streets and the smile of a guest in crack clips, distracted. This hatchet will be buried if I could just find some earth. Occupied with birth, the client the worst, the first slave buying a serf, dying to serve. Mother's trying to stir while my mind is inert, admiring her in hopes I grow to inspire a herd. My life is my word. And I'm more tight-lipped than I would prefer. Silence the air when we step out for dinner. Body heat, commodity, expanding. Winter is strange. Hugged it out till you found I was thinner. Wrote you a letter, but the message was false. My pencil is precious. Alchemist turns lead into gold. 1 shot to the noggin's a definite note. 2 taps where my heart is to check for a pulse. That's it. Next one's called the Heart Pounds Boot. I was raised with a heavy hand, no cornucopia, the nozzle. 7 siblings, each chose to be lonesome above all. In a repressive setting, love was lonesome, a struggle. Built a jigsaw, yet every soul was its own chunk of puzzle. Broke it, choked on the rubble, thought chewing was accurate, youth was erratic. Found myself in several places, school sought to dull anything conceptually native. Writing could lift scars that were indelible, plaintive. Would I bleed on the page to find a remedy makeshift? From prodigious to prodigal, confidence effectively tainted. This condition of living's an unforgettable ailment. I remember a nascent second-hand haze of that chemical fragrance. The memory traces, lines pensive and latent, yet to be painted. Lulled in the hull of a tenable stasis, I reflect and guess I always felt better berated. A good posture is meant to be measured amazing if and when there's pressure pressing the head in the pavement. Watching ink which pen my Mexican fading, my lexical basis had little to no hold on more delicate phrases as the pendulum sways. It brings attention to the pencils and shavings spread on the pages. Only ever try to emulate ancient elegant cadence. I've been nothing but a celibate agent, having never created. I definitely created an ode to a seraph's majestic greatness, or a swan song for those delicate shaped hips. Made more potent culture only when it provoked objection. Met the brother once, third time I broke my septum. Misplaced gestated seas merely evoke a rejection. Unsure where they sit, nearly tripped at each end of an emotional spectrum. I feared love, I loved to fear the very throes of acceptance. Under a similar guise I strung melodic strokes for the plectrum, in hopes it'd affect them hoes' defects and I could go up in the bed, but it was so disrespectful. A soul's proud of projection. Never been shy, but with a lens, every photo's an emblem. Every fold on the camera rolls an anecdote, a lesson. The way I shaped answers would depend on who's asking. I remember the feeling, it's not like I moved past it now. Who could move fast inside of the usual classes? Scrutable clashes with pedagogues influence the passive aggression after I had the prudence to mask it. Before that it was classes ironic abashment. Every authority figures a confluent bastard. Repeat the pattern, relapse, reset the cannon and blast. Select the penance and pad, present at least a semblance of fact until each blue month resumes, and I will seek to come anew to leak the ink in meek attempts to speak another truth. If it was a secret to be in love with everyone I grew up with, it wasn't hard to keep it when I never knew love's pith.